Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Death Stranding, um, where we gotta rebuild, reconnect a broken America.
No,
Uh, Hello, Aardvark. Um, Music is foreboding. Interesting. I suppose. Here we are.
good
Oh,
old Sam Porter Bridges.
that's right. We got Sam Porter Bridges here, the son of the last president of the United States, who is now dead.
As they should be.
Uh-huh. I think we can just leave. Yes. So let's see. We've how are y'all tonight, Art Broadcast? I'm doing pretty good. Uh,
Yeah, I'd say same.
there's our BB. Oh, get some mads immediately. That's good.
Hmm.
Oh, Age of Decadence. That was a cool game. I assume that's post-apocalyptic Roman. Oh,
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB's stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress,
Such as?
such as take a moment to look after it, cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
A
mads.
face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Dead man's honor.
All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam
I thought
Porter
that
Bridges.
I'd say it's the deepest sigh. I thought that Mama was in charge of the BPs.
Uh,
I feel like she's who he should ask.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline.
Okay.
I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have
Oh yeah, we got a codex. We got some codex entries to read.
If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site.
Oh boy.
Smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I feel like I should summarize the plot of this game so far, except that I don't know what it is. So, okay, there we go. That's the chiral crystals collector. So like we have a chiral crystals collection mission. So I assume we're gonna get a collector for it.
Mama's added a
Finally.
schematic to your PCC.
Thanks, Mama.
Consider fabricating one. Never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Supplies, just more. Oh my god. Why? Why are you giving me all these fucking PCCs? I don't think I need all those. Also, why is there this? Where's... Oh, this goes back to the... Okay, I didn't realize I still had that. Is that thing... Yeah, that thing's heavy. Lost old magazines.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector.
There we go.
As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Empty. HR max. What's H/R?
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation.
Yes.
Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Thanks, Heartman. I really don't think I need these PCCs. At least right here. So we're, no. Private locker, there we go.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Oh, okay. You have to specifically, oh, I have an EX grenade there. Kenning Sam's condensed bodily excretions.
Gross.
hmm I really think anytime we're gonna need a PCC, we'll be able to get one from close by. I'm also gonna put this in here. No, don't undo. Okay. There we go. Okay, much better.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Great. I'm glad BB likes these signs that I'm unable to avoid. Oh right, there's still this thing here. But it needs power. Okay, I guess I don't think I can... Well, they can't print anything right now. I don't think I can build power. I guess let me... Well, let's see if it's in here. Cargo, orders. Wait, was it in data? Yes, okay. So let's read about timefall first, which is the rain that decays things, or I guess speeds things up rather. It specifically doesn't decay things, because plants will grow and then die. Timefall was first occurred recorded when the Death Stranding occurred, and despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for the object and organism it touches, or why it immediately turns to ordinary water, having done so. Some researchers have gone so far as to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it is somehow affected by local chiral concentrations, which we still don't know what that means, what chiral or chiralium is. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans conceive of our own deaths and even of the possibility of a place beyond death, yes. We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which aided in our development of a species. What if Timefall has given us a new, supercharged version of this essential ability, one that will take us to the next stage of our evolution? Perhaps we wouldn't need to hole ourselves up in knot cities. Perhaps the time that Death Stranding will come to be seen as a phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. I, for one, can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? That makes no fucking sense, Heartman. Bridge babies. Great. Oh, from Dead Man. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They call me Dead Man on account of my familiarity with the dead, get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research. Okay, I guess he does at least actually work on that. To learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs are already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long, long ago, but no one took the plunge to put what they discovered to practical use. Yeah. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs, most of the work. What are they? Were they always called? I mean, because BB stands for Bridge Baby. What were they before they were bridges? Most of the work has already been done for us. We just need to follow the instruction manual, so to speak. Which doesn't say we have any idea how they work. Not how they can detect BTs or how they can connect this world to the other side. Still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain. Their continued study will lead to a greater understanding of the Stranding and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Great. Hopefully I'll have something new to share the next time we chew the fat. Okay. All right, mules. Hi, Fiona. Roads, please. We're still a ways from that, I think. Here we go. Mules and drone syndrome. Bridge's primary objective is to rebuild America. In order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by reestablishing a delivery network. Uh, hey, Sparkletone. Well, we were just reading about the bridge babies. So, and we had a cutscene about them, so definitely some level of freaky fetus. Want to reestablishing the delivery network. Back before the Death Stranding, the constant delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated. AI managed deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system. But things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seem to back up that assessment. Humanity needs to be part of the process of deliveries. So laws were put in place, and we stepped back into the picture again. I mean, this is, I assume, describing a fully automated everything rather than just deliveries, but they are focusing on the delivery aspect, which is funny. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them, and that brought on a whole new disorder. Delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped any by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying. Yeah, don't worry about it. There's no planes. Which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers, whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the mules we know and love today. This game is so strange. Can't win with humans doing something can't live without. I mean, this is yeah, a game that has trouble imagining. It has a lot of fiction does, I think. What do humans do with I forget that that's the button. Um, Sort of absent common constraints. Right, so this is where we're trying to go, just somewhere in here, but we don't really know specifically. Oops. Can I not, oh, X. There we go. Something like in here, and then we'll kind of worry about it when we get there. That did put it, okay. Oh, I was gonna see if we have, can I see, like, oh, I have messages. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna read these. This is just, oh boy. Battery's dead. Only do it once though. The auto charger. Sorry to get your hooks up. And certain materials. The hi Dio. Yeah, I don't think we have the ability to make a charger yet. Anyway, yeah, the mules are like evil DoorDash drivers. They're evil gig workers because they've become addicted to doing deliveries. And they want to steal deliveries from the couriers. They can.
Weapons restrictions
I.
lifted.
It really is not a.
The rule or habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Okay. Can attack a mule repeatedly to knock them unconscious. Don't worry, they'll just be unconscious. A strand. Hmm? Oh, one of my ropes? Yes. Parry attacks at close quarters. Non-lethal anti-personnel weapon. You could like, uh, how is this a parry? What's with the spooky monsters and being repelled by a fetus? We don't know. We really do not know yet. I mean, the monsters are BTs, which are seem to be produced when someone dies and their body is not burned. And there's kind of they're connected to the the realm of the dead, which is called the beach, which we have seen because Sam can die and come back. He's a repatriate. He can go to the beach and then come back by following a strand. Um, Also, the babies are not repel, or the fetuses do not repel the BTs, but they can detect them because, well, I mean, dead men keep saying they don't understand how it works, but like the pretty clear implication is that the fetuses are like partly dead or connected to dead because they're extracted from still mothers, which are uh, women that are like brain dead. I mean, I guess not necessarily women, but uh, oh, that's what they wanted me to use the PCC for. Okay, well, I'd have to go back and get it. I guess I can do that. So yeah, they don't ask how they produce, these fetuses. Um, but yes, that's so because the fetuses are like the BBs are connected to have a connection to the realm of the dead. They have hooked up to this equipment that lets them detect BTs because BTs otherwise to normal people BTs cannot be sensed at all. Um, and then like Sam has dooms, which we know has different levels. Some is a kind of like medical condition from coming into contact with. I think from Timefall, unclear maybe exactly what causes dooms, but yeah, I mean you'll sense them, I suppose, when they start throwing you around. Uh, but yeah, you can't. But the we have the kind of like little rotor thing that shows up and spins and will point towards them as long as our BB's working. Uh, and Sam can sense BTs because he has a Dooms level 2, but he can't see them, which was implied to be if you have a higher level of Dooms, you can straight up see them. And I expect that's going to happen at some point. Dooms is a genetic condition. Okay, yeah, that they have not really explained what it, where it comes from. We just know it. Um, know the know that, yeah, the like one of the early dialogues is like, what level of dooms are you or something, and
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
yeah, the BTs, yeah, you can see basically the impression that BTs make, like, the effects that BTs cause on the world, I think, which I get, we would assume would include like reflecting light rays, I guess, but that, I don't know. We'll take certain things you can see and certain things you can't. So yeah, you can see their footprints, which are handprints rather, um, but they're on the ground. Um, no, take it, do that. There you go. Okay. God, your stupid PCC now. Let me go back. Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
Yeah, we don't know kind of what the deal is. I'm gonna keep hitting the wrong button. Um, what there's a lot of stuff obviously that has not been explained yet because we're very early in the game. Uh, Also don't know have an explanation of why does the United States look like this. Uh, given we started off like
Enhanced weapons restrictions.
by DC basically. Yeah, it looks like Scotland. Yes, that's I mean from certainly from the famous sort of images of Scotland. But obviously you would know a bit better than I do. Uh, Hello, Dio. I don't think even like I guess maybe the Appalachians at some point look like this. I don't really think so though. I think you'd have to go to the Rockies to get shit that looks like this. I mean, there'd be trees everywhere is the thing, but we can presume that trees have been do not survive the time fall or something. Um, it's all like lichen kind of stuff. Some grass. All right, here we go. All right, we're supposed to build a post box, and I gotta remember how to do that. It's this thing, right? Yeah, there it is. Not a post box, rather a watchtower. Oh, do we actually have chiral crystals for this? Okay.
Construction complete.
Yeah, dead people do explode is true. They explode like a giant bomb going off. We saw the crater, and then they also create a BT, or turn into a BT or something. So yeah, I guess that could be an explanation. There's just been explosions everywhere. It's kind of I guess that is hard to imagine the impact of yeah, if like cities worth of people were that was happening to them. Although like it doesn't seem like there's a chain reaction because we did have the one where the one body went off and those I guess things killed by BTs don't seem to go off because they get like dragged into the goop into the seems to be like into the beach maybe. Um, okay. Well, we don't see anything from here. Oh, we can go. Oh, we can go up. Yes, I did see it. We can zoom in. Oh, okay, that's what we're looking for. I think that's a reasonable idea of what they imagined could have caused this, because I don't think we otherwise have much of a, at least so far, we do not have an explanation, I think. Nope, not the ladder. This is annoying interface-wise.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Be easier to minimize noise if there weren't like all this shit around. I don't want to run into one of these signs and have it Dio. He's just off screen here, just staring at me. Yes, what do you want? Do you want to come see me? I'm kind of busy, but you can come over here rather than stare at me. I'm right next to me. Come here. Oh, come here. Here he goes. Dio, you're. You can sit here or you can leave, but you can't really sit over there. Okay, you wanna leave? No, you wanna sit over. Okay, whatever. There's a ladder here. I don't need that. I think, I the writing. I mean, obviously, I've not seen very far. I've gotten a little bit further than this the last when I played it originally, but not that much further. So I really don't know a lot of it, and there's definitely we follow kind of the track record of Kojima historically. There's some stuff that's going to be absolutely wretched and irredeemable, and then some stuff that is pretty interesting, but generally kind of misses the mark in really strange ways. Uh, and then stuff that might be fun. And it's kind of a toss up to what extent any one of those you get. I feel like how much of any of those things. And I'm curious about some of the ideas in this game, but yeah, I definitely don't have a lot of expectation that it's gonna pan out in a way that I find sensible or satisfying. Um, but I kind of admire the audacity of it, I guess. And I think that these games generally have I think I said last time, like people sometimes talk about them as if they're just kind of like crazy shit, and I don't think that's true. I think they have generally a coherent set of ideas, and also a plot explanation pretty thoroughly, generally, of what's happening. I just, do not agree with those ideas necessarily. But okay, well, here's the thing. I don't see anybody. Do I have like binoculars? Where I have, yeah, okay. But I still don't see anybody. And I feel like I should. Oh, right, I forgot we can hold our breath. I don't actually remember how to do that, but that's fine. Oh, that's a guy, right? Oh, do they just not like mark? We mark all this shit, but we don't like mark them. Yeah, that's definitely a guy. Okay. So this is not quite Metal Gear Solid. Can't just mark all these people. Oh, let's probably not walk on those. Yeah, marking enemy soldiers is the big boss trait, apparently. Okay, how do I do this? Non-lethally. Don't worry about it.
I had to step away to take care of something in the kitchen. I see you've reached the
Uh-huh.
part of the game where you're killing people.
Oh, no, no, don't worry. I've tied him up with my strand.
That man's dead.
Yeah, I definitely didn't strangle him with a garrote. That's not
Uh-huh.
what happened.
Mm-hmm. That's why he's not moving.
Yeah, we also knocked him out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take those.
Normal for
Uh,
people who are knocked out to not breathe.
I don't think I need any mule boots. I guess we could probably take these. Yep. I don't think I need any of this equipment. Oh, I should have, I just forget to do my sort. There we go, arrange. It's called sleep apnea. Uh, my baby's slightly overloaded.
Nah, you're fine. This is normal.
This is so good. What is, oh, 130, okay. What am I allowed to carry? Oh, I only got 130 kilograms, come on.
Yeah, I'm only lugging around 300 pounds. How hard can it be?
Let's see here. What can I... What's my, oh, 120, okay. Damn. Uh, let's drop... Oh, let's drop a ladder. We don't need both of those. And then... Yeah, we're still slightly over. Let's drop these. Okay, there we go. No, stop. I appreciate that I can cancel or confirm everything, but like, I just constantly want to hit B to get out. Oh god, I gotta remember how to. Wait, what? Oh, because I've. God damn it. Game. It's like, because I've got. Okay, there we go. Unequip. There we go. Now it actually works. It's like telling me to push a button. It's like that doesn't work. Uh, okay, okay. We're just going back the way we came. It's definitely gonna be fine. No one's gonna come up on us on the way back. Were you here for the explanation of the mules, Mary? Did we lose Mary again? All this shit in here that I cannot take with me. I think part of what's frustrating about this game to me, just in the little bit so far, is like, and this kind of came across in the thing with the mules, where it generalizes the delivery labor into all labor, and it's like, well, that's weird, but that's because they have like the video game aspects of this, where they're like, okay, we want to have like sort of certain, oh god. Okay, there we go. Nope, I'm gonna always hit the wrong button on these ladders the first time going down. They're camera relative. I need to push up. Um, like part of the video game aspect, right, of like the way to, because this game wants to have like, okay, well, we'll let Die Hardman talk. Yeah, we read the article.
Yeah, but what if you didn't read it?
Yeah, really, no one cares. A fucking weird thing. But yeah, like that. Like the video game stuff where it's like there's just the chiral printers which can take in, very basic abstract materials and just like print anything. Uh, Hello, Elvac. I do not want to do that. Uh, because the game wants to have like the sort of crafting, building stuff, but without, there's no labor, right? Like, and so it literally removes the labor out of the fiction of these things, and it's like, and then it has this fiction problem of like you've taken labor out, and then it's like, well, what do people do? Uh, which in the game, what you're doing is making deliveries, so they're like, oh, that's what people are obsessed with deliveries. Um, and they're not doing other shit. Like, there's plenty of reasons people would, be having a bad time in this world that are not related to like, uh, their like sense of purpose being, missing or something. What it seems like this. You would think there'd be a lot of work just to survive in this world, but no, they're actually all fine. They're living in like a weird technological singularity, other than all of the as long as they're in their underground bunkers. Uh, it's it's just very strange, and it produces weird interactions. Yeah, they're just addicted to Amazon Prime. I mean, because there's this idea of like reconnecting people. You know, we gotta reconnect the world. Everyone's on their own. Everyone and like but the reason that you know are you know a big part of why that would be a problem is because the logistics networks that allow for modern society would be breakdown, and that's not the case here, really. Uh, like you can just be a weird hermit apparently, and just have a fully everything can be just like printed for you. Um, or skip. Oh, good.
How you doing?
I've
Holding up? Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
necrosis in the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. Great. 2 years ago, the chiral network. Okay, so we got some more lore to read.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Britches guard. Macho. What? Is this a like tag? This is like a cosmetic thing. AR graffiti options. Yeah, that's what I thought. Skilled handler. Great. I can now carry more cargo from leveling up my delivery volume.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely on. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive man's with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn.
We may be borrowing energy from the future to do all of our stuff. Don't worry, this will not have consequences in the future. Uh, the Nicholas Winding Refn interview with William Friedkin. Is it Refn? I mean, I have seen some clips of interviews with Friedkin. Uh, which one is the one with Ref? I don't remember. Uh, No, yeah, I know that's yeah, I know that Heartman is I just don't remember what the interviewers look like in the because the main one, the main Friedkin clip that I know in my head is the one where like, God, what is even? I don't even remember what the question is. But it's the thank you, Elf. The one where he talks about his own movies being masterpieces. Oh, I have seen this clip. Okay, I've seen that too, but I think that's a different one. It's the one that is like, I don't remember what the interviewer asks. But the interviewer asks is like sort of starting into a question, and then Friedkin just says, "Who gives a shit?" It's like just cuts him off entirely. It's just, I just okay, so we can just do that. We don't have like power chargers yet. Okay, what is even our? Oh, we still have to collect crystals, I guess. Is that just our next? I just didn't grab them while I was on the way. Yes. Okay, I just need to go do that. Yeah, yeah. The spirit of the '70s movie scene bottled into person, 100%.
Pleasant journey.
God, because people were, posting a lot of this, a lot of stuff about Friedkin, and because he died, right? And God, one of the stories where it was like, uh, I think it was two different clips. It was, one from longer ago than the second one, and the first one was like talking about God, what was the movie? I have a bad memory for this stuff, unfortunately. But he was talking about a movie where they had a bunch of money printed. Oh no, it was actually straight up a movie about counterfeiting, and so they had a bunch of counterfeit money as a prop, and told a story about like basically somebody from the set had gotten this is to live and die in LA. Okay, thank you, Mike. Um, had tried to spend the money basically and got caught, and like that the FBI or something, came and like had called him up and was like trying to get stuff out of him, and he just kept being like, like why should I talk to you? Like, what do you, like, do you have a warrant? So they're like, no, we're just trying to get some information, and he's just like completely, just like blowing them off and just refusing to cooperate with him at any point. Is that's like the one thing, like the one clip, and then it was like a second clip from many years later, or a number of years later, uh, where after the statute of limitations on counterfeiting would have expired relative to when this movie was made, and he talks about like, yeah, we were all just spending that money. It was good. The props were great.
God.
Yeah, he spent the counterfeit money for decades. It's so funny. Like, and he's just like, yeah, of course we were. We got a really good counterfeiter to help us make these props. He also gets actual mobsters from Sorcerer because he needed some expertise. Look, who among film directors making a mob movie has not cast some actual mobsters?
Always like the quiet.
Okay, I need to go look for crystals, apparently, at least some. And I don't remember. I should not do this. Nope, nope. Yep. This is so funny. There we go. That's fine. How do I do this again? No. Yes. No. Not that button. Not that button. That button. There we go. Whoops. Okay. Are you okay? Okay.
Remember to shake your
Good.
baby gently.
Yep. Just time to ride the lazy river. Yeah. Okay. I bet there was stuff on the way that I just missed. I just wasn't. I forgot that I need to look for the crystals now because I've been ignoring them because I hadn't been able to collect them, and now I'm able to collect them. These fetuses basically stopped from ever growing, just fetus forever. Yes. They talk about that this one's been in service for like 2 years. Uh,
How you doing, Sam?
you have the ability to scan the terrain. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about it because it uh, hadn't been relevant. I don't know if they show up on this though, but I thought they did. I mean, they don't even talk about it. Obviously, like the BBs, they just talk about them as equipment, right? Like they're just like, don't,
2 wheels up.
it's due to be removed from service. It's gotten too much use. It's too old.
The completely normal way to be talking about
Just
things.
we'll get you another one, because that one's faulty. I mean, technically he's not supposed to be using one, but so these are not what I'm looking for. What are these? These are like a other plant? Yeah, sandalweed. Oh, temporary footwear. Oh my god. Okay. That is how we talk about livestock. For sure. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. The end game of child labor law repeal. Oh. I don't know that there are any around here. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I went through here already. I just forgot to grab any uh chiralium. And now I'm like, where I wonder if the map actually like mentions anything specifically for. Oh, it does. Yeah, back here. Shoot. And yeah, I do remember there being stuff behind me. I just thought there might be stuff in front of me. But I don't remember seeing any, so I wonder if, yeah, there just straight up actually isn't any up here. So let's just go back, unfortunately. Alright, Nope, what? Okay, I was pushing the button right that time. And then he still got off. Somebody's rope? Yeah, somebody's strand. Gonna be happy when I get a bike that can work.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying restrictions lifted.
Oh yeah, there's one right there.
Sam,
Should have just looked better.
crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye.
Are they?
Use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wide area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Can't use weapons at the post office. Yeah. Still, even if there's only holograms, you can't. You don't want to damage the equipment. There's some more. Let's go get a bit more.
Almost there.
Why is it it's doing like slow motion when I do it?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Sam, so the crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though.
All clear.
Access the delivery terminal and drop off any crystals you're carrying.
Look, it's the money from New Cap City.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium,
Where's your vacuum?
which makes
Yeah. Well, they had one. See, it was all good sucked up.
Mm, okay, okay.
Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
All right, I walked like 100 feet outside your place and grabbed some. All right, container repair spray. That's good. Oh, right, we got some more. Okay, we've learned how to build bridges.
Excess crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
What are you giving me?
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Thanks. Oh yeah, this stuff. I just need to... Oh, put the grenade on me? I don't want the grenade.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be a result of the network's expansion. Needn't worry though, local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Power supply unit construction. What? Cargo discovered in the ruined factory. Oh my. Sure.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Mary, are you here right now?
Yeah.
You gotta keep track of this tweet.
Wait. Oh God. Yeah, I can do this.
I thought I already accepted this. Okay. And do I not have one of these? Okay. Yeah, I do.
Fine. uh,
That we can carry. These, I think we have to sort of...
We're issuing you a maser gun. This close-range, non-lethal weapon incapacitates hostiles with a powerful electrical burst. Bear in mind that it requires battery power to function. You should visit the firing range to familiarize yourself with it. Use the terminal to head to the range whenever you like.
Okay. I don't know that I need more ladders. I need to put these to move to... Oop, nope. How do I do this here? A, move to... No, no. Okay. Oh, place private locker. There we go. Come back for these. Okay. Oh, these are all in my private locker. Okay, great. Do we need one of these? Maybe? I'm not clear. Oh, I've still got some metals on my back. Do I need that? Oh my god.
Order assigned.
I don't care. Oh my god, I don't care! So, this is the power supply unit. Yeah, and this is that. Okay, so that was all just for the metal's all for the thing. So we can offload the metal. How do I... Oh, I had to actually go into the terminal. There we go. I guess we can place these there too, just in case we need them. That's fine. Okay. There we go. So we'll leave all that stuff there and we'll come back for it. Because first we gotta go deliver this power supply, and then it sounds like we'll be able to actually charge up the bike and take the metal on the bike.
Have a pleasant journey.
Yeah, I know the firing range can be visited. Guess what? I don't care. Thanks for hanging out, Aardvark. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Later, Aardvark.
Let's see. How do we get through the... I don't know what this is. So I'm just gonna trust we can kind of get through it.
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam.
Doesn't look like you're carrying all the necessary materials for that bridge. Make sure to take everything we earmarked for you.
No, I am aware. I'm not going to where the bridge is. The bridge is like... Wait, where's the bridge supposed to be built? No, that's that. Oh, that's where the bridge is. Oh, I thought it was further away. Okay, let me go get the fucking metal, because it's literally right here. I can stumble along carefully.
Clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'm glad I have more mail about bullshit. Private locker, okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge.
I just realized. No, I do have a PCC on me.
Foundation should
Okay.
already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time.
Well, I don't know if I need a PCC when the foundation's already there.
Submit additional materials.
Hey, TW. How's it going? Yeah, I think because the foundation's already there, I don't need to actually use a PCC.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Going well, that's good.
Sam, looks like we found the site. There should be a terminal nearby.
Oh god.
To submit additional
Momentum. Oh, wait, what? Materials required to upgrade. Oh, yeah, I thought it was a... Okay, it doesn't... We actually only needed the one. Okay, well, fine.
Is it because it already had?
Yeah, I think it was already in progress. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just the normal game on PS4 Pro. Just began the director's cut. I don't really know what the difference between the sort of original game and the director's cut, other than the absence of monster. Okay. Did I not do it? Or is it just like waiting? Complete. No, you have what
Wahoo!
you need. Oh, it's just under construction. Okay. I'm just waiting. Do I need to get out of the way? It's all end game stuff. Added in the director's cut. Okay. Oh, did it? I thought I had put in. Thought it said 800 out of 800. No, that says 8. Oh, because I'm covering over it? Is that? Uh, oh, okay. I confused, but this is the alienation of labor.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
Yeah, Elvac, the fact that the monster was not product placement, it was something they paid for
I'm
is.
sorry, what?
Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
No!
Sam Porter Bridges.
What?
Terminating suit.
Why? What?
Sam Porter Bridges. Have a pleasant journey.
Monster Energy being in the game was not. I cannot imagine that having fucking sold any copies, but what the fuck do I know?
I yeah, it's I don't understand, but okay, let's put this shit back, please. Turns out I don't need that. All right, let's go get our
Scan. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
go to the wind farm.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, Cheshire. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea, obviously, but I've definitely, yeah, heard about, as Elvek said, that, like, uh, Kojima was happy to have it in, um, but it would also make sense to take it out, yeah, like, as a, no hard information. Listen to your heart. I mean, Monster feels like the kind of thing that could do product placement in a, big video game. Absolutely, but it does also feel like a thing that, I mean, video games do purchase licenses, obviously, to put certain things in games.
Huh. Footpath.
This is There's no footpath here, Sam. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, you see footpaths like everywhere. My cargo. We do note the sunglasses enclose the game are product placement for two of Kojima's soda brands. Are they product placement as in those brands paid, you know, Sony, or Kojima? like,
Nice.
likely he just has a personal relationship. Um, yeah, I mean, there's definitely because that's in
There we go.
at least in the Pan of Pain too, right? The sunglasses that which you could buy. Um, sorry, I did not see what that tooltip said about the relation of chiral crystals to other things. It went by too fast because it had to remind me about sandal leaves, a thing I don't care about. Strong wind, okay. Tailwind will speed you along slightly. This effect can be reduced by ranging your cargo so it offers less wind resistance. Incredible. What a video game this is. Oh yeah, I'm moving into the wind, I guess. Why is this guy here? I'm gonna hologram yourself with a gun. I perhaps should have waited to pick this up. Okay, come on, buddy. Alright, I don't know what changed, but it may be more optimal now. Alright, we're off the network. I'm gonna wait on that one that I passed. Oh, you can drink from your canteen to restore stamina. Interesting. Oh, this seems bad up ahead. How are the containers, I guess? Let me look. Uh, oh. Oh, I'd have to actually, like, get it out and use it. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do that. Is that on this? Yeah. There's multiple pages? Oh, there are. What? What? I have to fucking aim? Like, I don't just, like, choose something to apply it on? Well, I realize it's raining. Uh, okay, yeah, that did work. But the one was like almost busted, so I was like, I'm gonna spray it before it breaks. Oh my god. Okay. There's so much shit out here. Okay, we're getting there. Just, it is. We do have ways left to go.
Too close.
Okay. Oh god. Come on, Sam. You're fine. What? What was that? Okay, that is. Yep. That's really not what I need right now. I gotta say. How do I? Yeah. I really need a drink. I don't. Where's my? Nope, it's on this side, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Physically and mentally refreshed. Let's. Okay. No, this is all good. This is all bad.
Two different things.
They're all fucking around me. Okay. This is a problem. Let's try going back and see if there's a way around. You have a gun. I technically have a non-lethal gun now. Pretty sure it's not going to be worth anything against BTs. I didn't bring my fluid grenade with me, which I guess I should have done.
I mean, have you tried shooting a BT yet?
No. I fucking hit the wrong button, didn't I? Really not what I wanted. Okay, yeah, the containers are... Yeah, it's a maser gun is what it's... Powers a powerful electrical charge. Magnetically accelerated stroke of electric reverberation. So... There you go. Oh god, I really fucked up. Oh god. Shit.
Oh, you're
I,
having a bad time.
I don't remember what to do here. Go. Okay. There you go. Oh, I'm not about to do that, Elvac.
You left some cargo back there.
I am aware. Thanks, Mary.
Look, I'm just saying.
I don't know what it was. Okay, that was probably the. As long as it wasn't the. It was the power supply unit. Okay. I think it was the medical stuff. So, what the fuck is this?
That's a performance enhancing beverage.
I see that. It's,
That's what we like to call Bridges energy.
oh god, I can see them. How do I run? There's a way to run. I just don't remember what it is. Fucking Christ. I don't remember how to do this shit. Okay, they're behind me. Hello there. God, they're in front of me. Oh my god.
Sam, looks like one of your containers has been compromised. No need to panic. So long as you don't drop it, the contents shouldn't sustain any damage. And if the cargo itself is okay, then your eval won't be affected. Just take a little extra care from here on out. You'll be fine. Good luck.
Where the hell am I in relation to? Okay, I'm kind of off the beaten path. Jesus. Jesus. Also, like, can't really see which way this thing is facing at certain points, which is very important. Okay.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BG territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything.
The gazers.
Beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
All right.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Going for it. Digitize me.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
Why does he float again? I mean, one of the effects of chiralium seems to be reverse gravity. For unclear reasons. Anyway, we're in, like, Indiana or something. Okay, we can now build generators, thank God. And we have standard orders now. Excuse me.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition.
I don't think there was a rest of the team.
Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment?
No.
I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies from
Oh,
the Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Good work. New order available.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
That's a request for material transport. By helping the facility replenish its stores, you'll gain access to a greater share of the materials on site. Give, and you shall receive.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little
There's
something
too
to
much
boost
talking
safety.
in this game.
A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Do I need to swap my boots out? No, probably fine. I did not look at my weight at all, but I'm sure it's fine.
Order assigned.
Sam,
Oh my
I see you
god.
decided to take on several orders at once. If you're not sure how you want to handle them, open your itinerary via your cufflinks.
Shut
You can
the
set your
fuck
coordinate
up.
distance from your current position. Should help you plan an efficient route.
Let's try and go through there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, this is the performance enhancing beverages. I don't really want to pick those up because they're immensely heavy. Are they gone from this area now? Looks like it. Special care of gold containers. Okay. Shinies. Well, how's this go? Ludin's fan. Ghosts only show up when it's raining. Okay. Right. Oh, this is gonna be fun to climb. Nope, nope, nope. Let's take a sip. Hmm. God, no. Oh, come on. There you go. God damn it. I should have, should have put a rope on, I guess. Oh god, yeah, that's so, okay. That's extremely steep. Wait, no, that's the... God damn it. Select the ladder. Let's try and go this way, maybe. It might be easier. Maybe. Oh god, oh god.
Get it together.
BB is
But,
having a bad time. I
yeah,
don't think you should
BB's...
make BB have a bad time.
It's okay. It's alright. Someone's happy.
Oh. Yeah, I should have gone down through there. Why didn't I do that? After a nice little musical interlude.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Have a pleasant journey.
Back, are you? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Sam.
Bye.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal or...
Wait. Yeah, is this... Oh, these are two different destinations. Oh, I guess I may... I'll see what's in my thing. I can go fabricate if I do anything. That... I want to take this. I can take that back, I guess. I guess I could take this. How much playtime do you have? I mean, this playthrough is, I don't know, 5.5 hours in or something, and then I played, I don't know, maybe like a dozen hours on the last playthrough that I didn't get through. So not very much. Let's go down here. No, what is that button? Oh, it's a B.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get a drink. I'll be right back.
Drive safely.
Good morning, Sam.
Okay, I just got back. What the hell was he doing?
I think he's asking you to take a shower.
Oh. Why was he pointing at his mouth?
He wasn't. He was pointing to in the
Oh.
direction of the shower.
But, okay. I guess I get it.
Look,
But it really just looked like he's doing the. Like,
look, I agree. I think it's weird.
EX grenade number 0.
it looks like a nice shower other than all the smart shit in it. We have a weapon rack now. What happened to our armor sets that we don't get to use? What is this over here? Oh, these are the grenades. Great. Alright. Yeah, let's read some of our. We've got a bunch of mail and codexes and shit. Let's look at all this mail I'm gonna quickly ignore. The aim of the game is to get high grades in all 5 categories. What are these? Why do they have exclamation marks still? The whole recycling system is operated by the Bridget Strand Foundation. That's right, the president herself set it up. How about taking a break in a private room? Bring up this hub area all the time at work. The private room? Transmitting it via the beach means we don't suffer any additional loss due to increased distance, so we can go as far as we needed to. Don't worry about logistics in this game about logistics. Every RPG needs a private room. That's fair. It's a cube. The river north of the distribution center, west of Capital Knot City, northeast from the center, and you should find what you're looking for. Okay. I'm concerned about this. Northeast, okay. The river north of the distribution center. Okay, well, the distribution center west of Capital Knot City, right, which is actually the name of the thing. So North River, northeast from the center. Interesting. Well, I can't see right now the map, so okay. Oh God, we got more of these. Right. Um, a lot of the guys have developed some kind of agoraphobia, like the thought of going outside alone scares the shit out of them. Distro centers and way stations around these parts aren't like the ones back east. They're much more isolated, out in the middle of nowhere. Can't help but feel cut off from the world. Not a lot of staff on hand, neither. Means you often have to do the work of two guys, which make it much lonelier too. Yeah, that's what doing the work of two people does, is make it lonely. Factor in the terrorism rumors. I think, yeah, this gets like the heart of what is weird about this game to me. I mean, other than all the other shit that's weird, but like fundamentally, it's a game about like reconnecting. It wants to be a Strand game, right? It's a game about connections between people, and it views those and all these other problems as purely social problems rather than like producing social and psychological problems rather than like material problems of like logistics, which is bizarre when the whole gameplay is about logistics. Uh, and building, like physical infrastructure. But the way everyone talks is none of that matters, really. Like, because they can just fucking magic print shit.
Look, it wouldn't be a video game if you couldn't magic print shit. All
I
right.
know that this is the weirdness that feels like it is at the chiral network. Okay, this is from Mama. I don't know what Mama's job is, but she just sort of gives us some information about the variety of things. Um, basic Cupid ready chiral network setups ready to go. Connect Central Lot City to the capital. Well, whoops. Um, never operational. This doesn't tell us anything about how this works. Okay. It's kind of like the Apollo missions back in the day. Oh, they used a three-stage rocket to get to the moon. We're using a three-stage process to do something almost as revolutionary. Wow, we broke this up into phases, just like the Apollo missions. Elvex said, "I think Mama's in charge of the BBs." That's what I thought. But Deadman was like, "I work on the BBs, and I'm giving you information about them." I mean, that might still be true, but she also he does say that he works on the BBs, and also she gives us information on all kinds of random shit. So BTs are reaching out to us. 2.4 million years. What a fucking start to this here. 2.4 million years ago, Homo habilis started to craft stone tools. Hands are so very important, don't you think? Our other sensory organs passively interpret data. Our eyes light, our ears sound, our noses smell, our mouths taste. But hands are different. The touch requires conscious action to grasp more so. Yeah, it is interesting to frame hands as sensory organs. To connect that which is in our left hand with that which is in our right, still more. And handprints we see when BTs got humans, I'd say that's just evidence of our otherworldly friends yearning to forge a connection. They describe them as otherworldly, but they seem like they are, when if they get created when somebody dies and isn't cremated, it seems more like a spirit of the dead sort of thing. Which I guess is otherworldly, but like not in a. This sounds more like an alien way. The discovery of the beach, the fundamental truth of death, was upended. I doubt you'll find many who would deny this. We can say little with confidence in any objective or scientific capacity, for our understanding of this new realm remains in its infancy and is ever evolving. Much like our understanding of the universe as a whole, perhaps the closest thing we have to a working explanation of the beach relates to the conception of a multiverse. But I digress. The beach is arguably both a concept and a reality. Okay, interesting. A
I,
discrete beach.
mm,
What?
never mind. Nothing. Go on. It's fine.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
A discrete beach is influenced by the mind of an associated individual and therefore linked to them irrevocably. This is why we have so energetically pursued psychological, psychoanalytical, and neuroscientific angles when attempting to create a unified theory of the death stranding, the beach, and related phenomena. It's very funny. People keep mentioning the Death Stranding as this event that happened, and all this stuff connected to it. And I have an understanding, however loosely, of what people mean when they refer to basically everything else. I don't know what the Death Stranding actually is. Like as a basic, like when people say the Death Stranding, what are they thinking of? I don't know what that means. Just like all of this stuff happening, like started happening all of a sudden. It's just like, yeah, that's the Death Stranding. Like, is it just like a point in time?
I assume so, like whatever the event was that like led to the current
Right.
world state.
Yeah, it's just like, well, then, that, yeah, all this stuff started happening, and we have to give a name to the point when that happened. So we call it. But why do they? What a fucking name to give it. Uh, I think you've already read, I assume, more of the lore docs than I did after finishing the game. There was a fad a while back in which subjects underwent counseling in order to learn more about their beaches, and in so doing gain a greater understanding of the nature of death. Doomed sufferers, in particular, provided excellent opportunities for study. Interesting theoretical question arose during that period. If a person's beach is a product of their consciousness, might animals have beaches as well? A conundrum on the surface, perhaps, one quickly resolved. Only human corpses undergo necrosis and become BTs, which proves something somewhat conclusively that only a human can possess a beach. Wow. And yet this begs another question. If all that's required is consciousness akin to that of human, could an AI have a beach? An android? I, for one, do not believe so. Because the function of our beaches is to connect the world of the living and the dead. If an entity was never born, has not truly lived, and will never know death, surely it cannot have a beach. Wild. I mean, I guess in a lot of ways this is extremely common. Like, what do you call? I don't know what you call this. Like, uh, sort of metaphysical underpinnings of a world, but it's also fucking nonsense. Uh, all right, let's go up to let's go up to this one and then go down. The word chiral comes from the Greek word chir, meaning hand. Compare your left with your right. They seem similar in both size and shape. Yes. Now face your palms away from you and place one hand at the other. Shapes do not overlap exactly. Oh, sorry. This way. And then this way. Da da da. Mirror image. Um, if we were to compare the mirror of your hand itself, we would not see the two are not identical. So the essence of chirality. Yes, I know what chirality is. Theorized that BTs are mirror images of ourselves. Were we to exist at the same point in time and space, our shapes, as it were, would not overlap neatly onto one another save in reflection, and when our particles meet their opposites, a void out occurs. Well, the void out's when someone dies and undergoes necrosis, right? I guess we'll read about that in the next one. Um, Actually reminds me a lot of Kingdom Hearts lore around the Heartless. Yeah, I can see that from the little that I know. A new form of communication we've devised utilizes beaches, which are akin to mirrors reflecting this world and the other, hence the term chiral network. But whose beaches are they using? You would like to know more about chiralium. Well, wouldn't we all? Happy to present the latest theories, just be aware this is all they are. Chiralium, like dark matter, was born along with our universe and has existed ever since, just not in a dimension we are able to perceive. Until now, it is the beach that gives us access to that dimension, and with it, knowledge of chiralium's existence. Not just knowledge of it, of course, we have since observed it coalescing into crystalline form and recorded measurable physical and mental effects on individuals exposed to it. The receptive understanding of reality. Interesting that it's not just dark matter. You wouldn't just say, like, oh, well, there's this matter that's in another dimension we couldn't see. Like, sure, that it could be dark matter. Chiral matter is not affected by the passage of time. As far as these particles are concerned, none has elapsed since the Big Bang. Little wonder they've escaped our nose for so long until man and BT first came together in void out and left nothing but chiralium in their wake. Many of these claims are yet to be verified, but I believe that this is a fair summary of the scientific community's current consensus on the matter. No pun intended. Okay. Chiral contamination is a result of prolonged exposure to chiral radiation, which is emitted by chiralium. Substances discovered at the same time as the beach. Prolonged exposure can significantly impact physical and mental health. Effects are not dissimilar from those observed in individuals exposed to extremely high levels of stress. Levels can be fatal even. Such traumatic experiences can alter hormonal secretions, impair immune response, contribute to heart failure, and induce strokes. The most common symptom of chiral contamination is poor sleep quality due to vivid nightmares. If left unchecked, however, it can quickly progress to a more advanced stage, which the aforementioned issues may be observed. Potential impact on the individual's mental health cannot be understated. Resulting hormonal imbalances frequently lead to heightened destructive impulses toward the self and others. Those dominated by such urges are named homodemons, the mad ones, which is also the name of the like evil group, right? That's holding uh Amelie's spirit form? Question mark. In the case of some porters, such as mules, impaired memory and judgment has led them to develop an irrational obsession with their profession, hence the Homo Gestalt moniker. I don't know if we've encountered that one. Feasible, preferable for most individuals to avoid cryo contamination. Those demonstrated resistance who need not be so cautious. I speak, of course, of doom sufferers. So dooms, yeah, people with the dooms condition. I don't know what the what are the like all we know about Doom so far is it lets you sense and eventually see BTs, and it gives you resistance to chiral radiation. Presumably, it has negative effects because it's considered a bad condition, a bad condition. But I don't know that we've seen what those are. Chiral contamination can be alleviated using similar methods to those used to alleviate stress, increasing oxytocin secretion through contact with other people, administering smart drugs, and so forth. I love to alleviate stress by taking drugs. Um, a hormone dubbed lyxin. Now, to mitigate the effects of chiral contamination while also restoring basic physical and mental acuities, attract a great deal of attention from the scientific community. Like oxytocin, lyxin cannot be administered externally. It is secreted within the body, but only in response to external stimuli. Said to be the hormone principally responsible for positive feelings that occur when one achieves a goal, enjoys success, receives praise or gratitude, or any other form of like from a fellow human being. Let's read about necrosis in the ancient Egyptian view of life and death from Hartman. The Egyptians believed that we humans were composed of two elements, the Ha and the Ka, the body and the soul. Various texts expound on their nature in detail. Perhaps the simplest to conceive them as follows. The soul is that which joins with the child in the womb and gives life to the body. It is also that which departs of the body upon death. Ergo, the body is simply a vessel. Should the soul return to it, it will live again. This is precisely what is observed in near-death experiences. A soul separated, albeit briefly, from its body. No. The Egyptians believed death not to be instantaneous change of state, but a process which the soul moves from one realm to another. This process itself has changed thanks to the death stranding. In the normal order of things, when death occurs, the soul vacates the body and passes into the seam. From there, it transitions to the beach, and only then onto the world of the dead. But after the stranding, a soul has already made its journey to the beach may attempt to return to its body in this world. It was hard to believe at first, but process of necrosis provided proof of the phenomenon that was difficult to deny. This is why imperative we burn the bodies of the dead, the body is destroyed to sever the link with the soul. Okay, so that's the Death Stranding, is like, well, at least partially, is like, the body dies, the soul does not move on. It is stranded in a way. And you gotta burn the body to force the soul to move on. Like in Supernatural. Humanity's biggest problem, logistics. I'm here for a Die Hardman, but I don't think you're gonna go as hard as I want you to. War and famine have been inescapable parts of human life since the rise of our species. And while the fall of America hasn't changed this fundamental truth, it's safe to say these issues aren't pressing concerns. Can you remember the last time you heard of a prepper dying of starvation, much less someone in a not city? No one's fighting over water or oil or anything else, which isn't to say that people don't occasionally run out of supplies, but it's almost never because of real shortage. It's usually a problem with logistics. In fact, sorry, are hmm, okay. Yeah, the preppers are doing logistics right, apparently. In fact, it was to address such problems that the president created bridges and developed the Cryroll network. No one's that desperate. Everyone's got enough for themselves, which is what's led to the real problem. It's all too easy for people to become isolated from one another and eventually forget that others even exist. People are free to live for themselves for the moment without a care for the future. Yeah, this is. I mean, again, this is what I said about the social versus the material. I mean, this is just straight up. This is that. God, what was the fucking the like cyberpunk indie game that was like if the problem is if we achieve communism and no one has to like labor is reduced massively, people won't have this. I mean, it's just this. It's like if people don't have to work, what are they're gonna go crazy. The society won't have will break down. Just like fuck off.
Yeah, it's not great.
Uh, and it's so because this game is about, again, like our premise of this game is everyone is isolated in these individual small communities, and we need to reconnect everyone and hook everyone back up in order and for rebuild America, whatever, some fucking bullshit. But like, great, Elvac, good. I'm glad. Jesus fuck. uh and it's like you could just say everyone's isolated, and that means the logistics networks have broken down, which is why you fucking having manual porters, and like, so the supply chains break down, and no, everyone has to live on like subsistence existence. Like that's like the early Middle Ages in Europe, the breakdown of the massive trade network, of the Roman Empire, because the Roman Empire's administration broke down, which is what leads to like what we generally refer to as like feudalism or manorialism, which is really a return to, I mean, at least economically speaking, a return to a much higher ratio of subsistence labor to labor that produces surplus that other people could take advantage of, and that is what like reduces in a very real, in a very direct material way, like human freedom. Because like if you are having to spend, if 90% of people are having to spend 90% of their time on producing their own subsistence, no one gets to do anything else.
Uh-huh.
Like outside of politics, even that is like, like before. I mean, it's part of it's political, but it's like, I mean, this is the base in Marxist terms, or the mode of production, and it's like you could just have this be the thing that you are doing. Is like, well, we have to connect everyone back up so that we can actually have like the efficiencies of things, so people aren't having to all focus on their own subsistence, because economies of scale are a thing. And to instead be like, no, actually everyone's fine. Like everyone has their magic 3D printers that produce all the food and everything else they need. And also well, I guess they can't talk to each other until they're reconnected on the chiral network, but like that it's this is just gonna drive me insane. I feel like I hadn't. I think I probably saw this last time I played, and I just didn't remember, or it didn't register with me the degree to which this is this shit. And it's it's
Going to
gonna,
drive you insane?
yeah, 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 I mean, it's a lot. I've got a thing that I will read at the end, if I remember, which is I think I was already thinking about this stuff, this like idea of what does reconnecting, what does networks enable? But now this is really driving me up a wall.
Hey, Sam, you could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
That was my goal.
Safe travels.
Where's my PCC? No, this thing I don't like that if I let go of both, like I have to basically keep the stick pointed in this direction while I let go of the D-pad because otherwise I like lose my selection as it's coming off. Oh, wait, no. How do I
Sorry,
write
Sam.
this?
I can't allow you to build a structure there. Pick a spot outside the sensor ring and try again.
That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out my shit.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
But this is the most important thing to happen is we're getting a fucking bike.
Construction complete.
Do I need these medals or something? How are my boots doing? Probably. We can keep going. I mean, I've got the ones on me that I can just pop in whenever they go out, so. Okay.
Come on, let's roll.
So, okay, where am I going for all these? Wait, I did deliver the ones that required delivery here. Yeah. Oh, this is this guy. Okay. Can I just, how do I just, I know there's a way to do it. No, no. Oh, is this the guy who's like all the way up in the fucking, why can't I place a marker here? Okay. I have too many markers. Okay, I just had to, there we go. Now, do I remember how to drive this? No. It's like, how do I fucking dismount? Is the way station what I just left? I always forget. Also, so, oh, that's the distribution center. So here's the way station. Oh yeah, there was like, okay, what was the thing that he said? I want to like put a marker there vaguely. I'm worried about what the Ludens fan is. Or who it is. Okay. Distribution center north. Northeast. And this is the distribution center. Here's the river. North. Northeast of the center. What the fuck is the center? I mean, see, I would. Okay. We'll just head towards this thing. And we'll see if we encounter it.
Right on.
I'm not going back to the wind farm. I guess I could take some of this distribution center stuff. Although that's where I'm also leaving, so I think. Turn around. You can do it. Oh my god. Oh, that's what he wanted. Fucking. I already. Okay. Great. Can I load anything more onto the trike? Nope. Oh. Okay. Oh. Whoops. I didn't realize they meant straight up being offloaded. That's not what I had in mind. Alright, let's try and go.
Okay.
There's so much shit here for this. I guess we can, if we come back, we can just pick it up on the way back. I think I remember trying to drive this bike up here.
What can't you do?
Sam, we should be coming up on that cargo. And a boatload of fuels, no doubt.
I did
They
not
decided not to
realize.
make too much noise if they're within earshot. We don't want this going sideways.
Yep, I'm on it, boss. Ah, my poor bike.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
I had something else for him.
Delivering cargo.
You the delivery dude? Oh, that's a relief. I've just about given up on you. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Respect, man. Seriously? Respect.
It's like I'm pretty sure through this hazy, pixelated image. Uh,
About time I hopped on the whole chiral network bandwagon, am I right?
no, you can stay off.
You can help me do that, yeah? Oh, thank you, Sam. Hey, take care out there. Hate for this to be the last time we meet, you know? So,
We can only hope.
I'm gonna need a moment to look over what you brought me. But I'll hit you back via mail after. Promise. Hey, I'm hoping maybe you can help me out again. Don't want to be weird, but I feel you and I might have like a connection or something.
Good work. New order available. Please access to...
Oh, these are for the wind farm. I really don't want to go back to the wind farm. Oh, that one, yeah, that I can do. Yeah, pretty much everything is optional, not worth doing. That was kind of what I came to the conclusion of last time. Uh, like, it's just effectively. I don't know if it's actually generated or if these are all scripted, but it just feels like fucking Radiant quests.
Mm-hmm.
For like the vast majority of them. Okay. Oh, can I access? I don't have like a private locker here, do I? No, I do. Okay. I'll come back. I gotta go up and deal with these mules that are like right here, so. Alright, buddy. I probably should just walk.
lifted.
Where is my gun? Okay. Do I have a rope? I just, like, I don't like, yeah, I was like, the rope is not like I have a limited supply of rope.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Body slam, knee strike. It's okay, I just got a Skyrim. That worked. Mail received from the Ludens van. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, there's several of them, huh? Very funny that, like, yeah, the GUI doesn't track uh them, but it tracks equipment on their backs. So I just see mule boots over them. Ruined truck. Someday we'll get a truck. Probably not that long, actually, but next stream maybe. You are just strangling these people. Like, it's not even strangling, it's like using this rope to just, like, snap their necks is what it looks like. Just...
A non-lethal takedown is the most silent take.
Yeah, absolutely. They gave me an electric gun. They didn't give me a prod.
This really is just fucking murder.
Using this strand. Yeah, that's true. It is a strand. Where the hell is... Where's the actual objective? I don't know what I'm looking for here. Something in here? Yeah, I think it's in here. Oh. Oh, the door's locked. That's what that's. I was like, what is this locked text? Uh, I don't get a tooltip on how to open this door, though. Is this not? Oh, is it this? Might be this. Hacking! Oh my god! Text coming up. Hacking. That's so many metals that are heavy. I guess I can take them and just like deliver them to Jeff. I don't know if that works.
Good work, Sam. I knew you'd get what we need. Looks like the entrance is locked down. Not that we were planning to head inside just yet. No point in
Okay.
screwing around. Get that cargo back to the distro center.
Yeah, I can't get in there yet. Okay. Where's my... There it is. Oh, hi. You don't see me. I'm in this tiny patch of grass. I'm invisible. I'm really not in the grass at all, even a little bit. Uh, mule boots. Obstacle detected. Okay, there we go. How far does this rope go? Oh, okay. Yeah, we got plenty of room. This is good. Perfect. Yeah, I can imagine. Sure, you go down and then the rope's not long enough. You're like, well, I guess I go back up.
No. I've seen someone play Spelunky. You just kind of throw another one right next to you.
Mm, I wonder if you can use, yeah, place them while you're on a rope. Why does this guy have a fucking siren? No, I want to... Okay, I can claim materials. Can I not deliver materials to them? looks like I can't. So. Because I do need to retrieve a bunch of these. I also don't have. Okay, won't let me put any more. So this goes back to. Wait, where does this go? I thought it said it went back to the distribution center, not to. This we could place. Where does this go? Doesn't say where. Oh, deliver it to the distribution center. Okay, yes. That's back where we came from.
The paths we walk become roads, Sam. See the tracks you left behind? They tell a story. If you were a spy on a mission, you'd have failed. But you're not. So be proud of those tracks. They're proof that you exist. Keep leaving that proof.
Oh, I would prefer if you could keep talking, but okay. This is just Ulysses' speech at the end of, well, throughout Lonesome Roads. There's that. Okay, that's all that. Oh, where does this go? Okay, that goes back there too. Yeah, this is all the stuff that goes back the other way. Oh my god. Oh my god, I interrupted him, so he's got to restart.
See the tracks you left behind? They tell a story. If you were a spy on a mission, you'd have failed. But you're not. So be proud of those tracks. They're proof that you exist. Keep leaving.
Yeah, man, I'm carrying like 200 pounds. No shit, I'm leaving tracks.
Give them the courage to continue again. As you expand the network and aid your fellow Americans, you strengthen the bonds between us all and blaze a trail for them to follow.
It's so weird that the map in this world, in this game, just stops at the Canadian and Mexican borders. Okay, so optimize. No, that doesn't help. Okay, now we definitely have more room on this thing, right? I'm confused. Why can't I see, like, how much does it have? That sort of works. Alright, look at these fucking missions again. That's capital knot. That's the way station. That's. This is right, just covering the thing up ahead. Okay. But so what is like? How much is this? 20. Oh, just like some. They don't really care how many. Okay, because I'd like to just leave some metals here. I guess that would be these. Okay, these are the ones for actual, yeah. So all these others I think I can leave. And I'll get them, may get them when I come back through. Or I may not. We'll see. Wait, why can't I, What happened to my, like, auto-optimize button? I mean, it's probably fine, but I'm a little confused as to why it disappeared. Okay. Well, let's kind of drive down here. See if we can see a good way out of this. This is going to be all mule territory, huh? Okay. Well, I'd like to just kind of get somewhere and save. I guess I can just save here. Don't really want to save it, Jeff. That postbox playing music. What is that thing? Oh, that's the way station. I didn't realize it had that, like, dome. Okay, well... Oh. I didn't realize that's what's happening. They have detected it and they're coming for me. I'm gonna save. So, I can't save.
I will simply leave this for future Seawolf problem.
Yep. Alright. I can't save, so let's try going back. Why does Jeff live just surrounded by these people?
Jeff makes some bad decisions.
I mean, that's certainly true, but I don't know if they're personally bad as opposed to socially bad. Alright. Save. Okay. They all moved in because Jeff was ordering the most off of Amazon. Alright. That works. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna read the thing. So let me pull this up. This is what people come to these streams for. Yeah, I was reminded of this last time because of this game's emphasis on connection and the sort of construction of Sam as like this, he wants freedom. He doesn't want to be connected to people. He's worried about getting bound up in these ties, and so it reminded me of this is a passage from Anti-During by Engels. This is where Engels is talking about in reference to Hegel, who defined freedom as insight into necessity. And Engels is kind of expanding on that and also taking it in a different direction. So he said, freedom does not consist in any dreamt of independence from natural laws, but in the knowledge of these laws, and in the possibility this gives of systematically making them work toward definite ends. This holds good in both the laws of external nature and to those which govern the bodily and mental existence of men themselves, two classes of laws which we can separate from each other at most only in thought, but not in reality. Freedom of the will, therefore, means nothing but the capacity to make decisions with knowledge of the subject. Therefore, the freer a man's judgment is in relation to a definite question, the greater is the necessity with which the content of this judgment will be determined, while the uncertainty founded on ignorance, which seems to make an arbitrary choice among many different and conflicting possible decisions, shows precisely by that it is not free, that it is controlled by the very object it should itself control. Freedom, therefore, consists in the control over ourselves and over external nature, a control founded on knowledge of natural necessity. It is therefore necessarily a product of historical development. The first men who separated themselves from the animal kingdom were in all essentials as unfree as the animals themselves, but each step forward in the field of culture was a step towards freedom. On the threshold of human history stands the discovery that mechanical motion can be transformed into heat, the production of fire by friction. At the close of the development through so far gone through stands the discovery that heat can be transformed in mechanical motion, the steam engine. And in spite of the gigantic liberating revolution in the social world which the steam engine is carrying through and which does not yet have completed, it is beyond all doubt that the generation of fire by friction has had an even greater effect on the liberation of mankind. For the generation of fire by friction gave men for the first time control over one of the forces of nature and thereby separated him forever from the animal kingdom. Engels. The steam engine will never bring about such a mighty leap forward in human development, however important it may seem in our eyes as representing all those immense productive forces dependent on it. Forces which alone make possible a state of society in which there are no longer class distinctions or anxiety over the means of subsistence for the individual, and in which for the first time there can be talk of real human freedom, of an existence in harmony with the laws of nature that have become known. But how young the whole of human history is, still, and how ridiculous it would be to attempt to ascribe any absolute validity to our present views, is evident from the simple fact that all past history can be characterized as the history of the epoch, from the practical discovery of the transformation of mechanical motion into heat, up to the transformation of heat into mechanical motion. Um, so yeah, that is a bit. I think the conception, this is kind of the Marxist idea of freedom, of like how do you define freedom and how do you conceptualize it, which again is drawing on Hegel, but taking it into Hegel and taking it into the materialist realm of, it requires you have to understand your own constraints in material physical constraints in order to understand freedom, in order to understand the choices you actually have available to you, and in order to maximize choices available to any individual person, uh, you have to reduce the like taking advantage of natural, understanding the natural systems of the world, and then building, reducing the requirements of any individual person, like we were kind of talking about earlier. And that is, I think, a really important idea in terms of all of the kind of like common political arguments over what does freedom mean and what constitutes freedom, and because it's such a, of course, a potent political word, and an idea that many people, claim to stand for, and not that they necessarily, they don't believe themselves, but like scientifically we have to have I think a coherent understanding of what we mean when we say that word if we're going to have a discussion about it. And you can argue with certainly elements of that understanding. Obviously, I think the stuff about animals is stuff that there is more nuance to than Engels would have in the, writing in like the 1850s. But I think as a starting point, it's very interesting and relevant in something in the conversation around, I mean, all of this stuff, but obviously this is a game that wants to talk about some of that stuff or is referencing some of that stuff in ways that is just like asinine, ultimately in this. So anyway,
Yeah.
that was, yeah, what I wanted to bring up. So thanks everybody for hanging out today. Still, I'm having a good time with this game, even if that stuff is frustrating. Obviously, I just mostly want to play through it and see all there is to see, and I still think that's going to be fun. So I'll be back next Saturday to continue this game. Um, and look at the schedule here. Tomorrow night, well, tomorrow afternoon, depending on your time zone. I guess it could be tomorrow. No, I don't think there's anyone that watches this that it would be tomorrow morning for. Um, but we'll be continuing the Cryo 1992 Dune game, which is very interesting. I read some more stuff about the development of that game, and I'll talk about it tomorrow probably, because it is kind of wild. Uh, so please join me for that. And then on Friday should hopefully be Megaquarium as long as Darcy is available. So that is the upcoming streams. You can follow the channel for notifications, and you can follow the Twitter account at seawolf_streams if you want tweets when the stream goes live. Otherwise, thanks everyone for joining again, and I hope you have a good night.
Good night.